Hello everybody, this is Kevin with Inspiring How You See That. We're the inspirational channel that goes behind the scenes and interviews some of your favorite artists, entertainers, and much more. So we're back with a Tech Tuesday Part 2. We had talked about the media source screen and a video playing in the background. We had edited this video, to implement in other items and materials within the video, and that will be in the probably another future segment as far as how you get edits. So we'll do that within DaVinci and show you that on another segment, because that'll take some time within that video to show you a little bit of that editing. But today we're talking about the media source and how you get this source if you're doing like a Google Meets. So we're gonna first go into Google. Okay, so we're here in Google, and you'll see we have the link that we need to go to for the Google Meets, and then you will then click on that link, and you'll see it's preparing up the screen, and then switches over to the other screen for if you have a code for your meeting, which usually if you're if it's for work or if you're doing an interview over a Google Meets, whatever it may be, just click, either put in your code or click to the return screen, which you'll go in and you'll put your code in there and everything, and enter the meeting. And of course, if you're doing that in a meeting, then you have to wait for whoever started the meeting to approve you in the meeting. But if you're doing your own meeting, you'll go to New Meeting, and you'll start an instant meeting if you're wanting to do it right now. I mean, there's different selections, different things that you can go through. And as you see here, our OBS is already open. It's already there and it started. You can see the microphone here that's playing through. You can see I'm talking here, and that is through the mic that I'm using. And we'll go into other segments too and talk about your mic settings probably in the second. There'll probably be actually a third segment that talks to you about some mic settings too, because you don't want to have both your mics going at the same time, especially in Google Meets or whatever it may be, and especially if there's a bunch of people on the meeting and you don't have either an earpiece or your other microphone shut off. It just echoes and you can't hear anybody. So that we'll do that in another segment. But as you see, there's no screen here. There's nothing. The one that we showed you, it's not up and playing yet, but you're in Google Meets. It's ready. So you'll want to go back into your OBS, and you'll see the screen here. You'll want to go into Start Virtual Camera. So you'll click Start, and it should be ready once that's started. So you see here, now you're in your Google Meet, and when you're in your Google Meet, you of course will pop up in this screen right here. And just remember, when you're doing your Google, that whatever screen that you're on with OBS, it's mirrored. So you're going to be your shot back here, not your camera, but the shot behind you will be mirrored. So if you put wording in there, it's going to be backwards. So you want to make sure if you're going to mirror it from OBS, you'll want to have it so it mirrors the correct way. And we'll talk about that if you would like in a different segment and show you how to do that. But this is just kind of a quick segment to show you how to get a nice screen behind you whenever you're in a meeting or whatever you may be doing. So hopefully this helps you guys out there. If there's any comments or helpful tips that you need, you can send us a comment. But if you're really stuck on something, please do send us an email, or even if you do send it within that comment and we don't respond to you right away, what we're going to do is we'll respond, we'll put that in an up and coming segment, or we'll try to get a little more information from you, what you're looking for. So that way it helps us steer these segments in the right direction to what we can help you out with, because there's so many different features within this, and we don't want to do a segment that isn't helpful to you. So hopefully this helps, and we'll see you on the next one.